Gemini, what's up? I know it's been a minute, you guys, but let's see what's going on with your love life. Gemini, I don't know. I've been all about studying what's going on with my sign, with these eclipses happening this year. For me, it's been so much going on in the Cancer world. I haven't had time to see what's popping with the other signs. So, Gemini, we're just going to take a look really, really quick at what's going on with you here in the beginning of February. Today is the 4th where I am. So, we're right here in the beginning. So, let's just check out what's going on this month with you guys. I was just shuffling the cards. I just had a couple cards drop. So, one second. I'm just gonna get those. I was just shuffling the cards, and I'm just gonna, mix them all up, get them good and mixed up. And I'm using the Illuminated Tarot, and I'm gonna use a Rider Waite, and we'll use the Love deck, and we'll see what comes out. So anyway, like I said, we've had the eclipses, so I know the signs are going through something. They're going through a transition. With the Gemini, I feel like it may be your money, your property, where you're living, your status as far as your job, things like that that you may be going through, Gemini. Like I said, I've really been studying the astrology more so for my sign, so I'm not going to do a lot of astrology right now. But we had pretty good transits. I wouldn't say that they're too heavy, but I think the energy is definitely picking up. And Gemini, you're getting a move on some of the things that you've wanted to get a move on. And when I was doing an introduction, I had one of my like love books fall over. So I'm like, well, Gemini, are you focusing on love right now? Are you going through some love turmoil? What's going on with you, Gemini? So we'll just take a look and kind of see what's happening with you and your love life in the month of February. Like I said, some issues and some problems, wanting to start over, maybe regretting some choices you have made, making new choices and decisions because you have a lot of things that you need to take care of. You have a lot of things that are weighing you down or weighing on your nerves or, obligations, just obligations. And I know the sun is shining, so I hope you guys can see that. And that's the Ten of Wands actually in reverse. So you're just trying to clear up some issues and some things that you've been dealing with, Gemini, because a lot of things have been kind of weighing heavily on you. Whether it's relationship, money, people in your family getting on your nerves, whatever that may be, it's just been weighing on you. So I know you guys are trying to go in a new direction. You're trying to start new ventures, new opportunities. Some of you may have some job opportunities coming in. And if you do have chances for new relationships, that's good. Just make sure it's not the same. That's the full card. It just make sure it's not the same old patterns that you're used to with the people that you've been meeting. If there's something that you don't like or something that's going on, you want to go ahead and nip that in the bud at the beginning because you're just not going for the same old stuff that you're used to going for. So I do see that you have some choices and some options out there right now, Gemini, about what it is that you want to do. So you do have some options. You just got to pick the right ones. And some you don't even want to be bothered with. Like I said, you just want to toss those out to the side. But Gemini, I think you're looking to clear up some things. And if it is a relationship, you may be looking at wanting to make that relationship better. Maybe that's what you're working on as well. But like I said, I do feel like Geminis are going through some relationship and love difficulty at this time. And if you're single and it's not a partner, that could be something that you're going through with family, with a family member, or something of that nature. So that could be what that is, Gemini. But if you have, I definitely think you're going to have some new offers, some new opportunities to start something new, to start something different, but you have some obligations that you need to take care of. And like I said, a lot of this may relate to work. I know this is a love reading, but a lot of this may relate to your work, your profession, and what it is that you do, Gemini. So let's just see if we could get who's the characters in the game, what's going on, you know. And I don't think I cut that first deck, to be honest, but I'm going to go ahead and cut the Rider-Waite, just because we want to see what's happening here. Yup. So making decisions about where to go and what to do, and then involving your money, Gemini. Like I said, I know this is love, and if it does relate to a relationship, you could be breaking up, or maybe not wanting to go back to offers from the past, or maybe somebody, oh, that's just not gonna work. Maybe if somebody's not paying the money that they used to pay, providing the support that they used to provide, and that's causing you to have to get on your hustle, Gemini. That's causing you to have to get on your way and look to the future and what you can do in the future to make a more stable and financial situation. And also looking at all that you've been through in the past, what you built in the past, what you had in the past, and trying to just stabilize that foundation. Just find that other piece to make that situation stable, because so far what's been going on has just not been satisfying. It's not been something that you're willing to accept. It's not something that you may have even been reluctant to make this move or make this transition or do what you know you need to do, Gemini. And that may have been the case, but it may have been your finances that were holding you back. So I definitely feel like finances could have been holding a lot of Geminis back, and just maybe not knowing what direction you're going within your career, not making a lot in your career, not making enough in your career. And like I said, if you want to apply that to relationships as well, then that definitely means that you may have broken up with the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You may be going through an issue with the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They may owe you some money. They may not be contributing to the situation, or just a male provider. And for men, you could be going through that in your situation with your woman, where you might be having an issue with finances. There may be an issue with the level that you provide to, or maybe you're going through some transition in your job and money isn't coming in the same way that it used to be. You know what I mean? So that's what that's basically saying. So either Gemini, that could be you, or your partner. And you guys, specifically, you could be dealing with the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You also will be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or even fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So that could be the situation, Gemini. And kind of what you need to do, any blocks, or anything like that, or just anything that may be standing in your way with this situation. Like I said, whether it's love or money, I set out to really, this one is really jumping out. I set out to really talk about money. Talk about love, but money just seems to be what's coming up. And like I said, you guys may have somebody in this situation who doesn't support to the same level that they used to support. They don't do the same things that they used to do, because I have the card wedding, but then at the same time, Gemini, I have the card release your ex. So how can you have like wedding and release your ex in the same spread? And then I also have pay attention to the red flags, and then I also have forgiving and learning. So it's something that you got to get over, Gemini. It's something that you're not looking at, you're not paying attention to. And like I said, if you're thinking of dating, when you see things, nip it in the bud. You don't go the same direction that you went as far as like an ex in the past. And if you're really catching hell financially or emotionally because of this ex, you may have some things that are going on with your ex. Maybe they're not in the best place of their life. Maybe they're not going through the best thing in their life. Then you really just gotta find a way to work it out. But I think you working it out some way through the finances and establishing some form of stability is what Gemini is really looking for at the end of the day, no matter how the situations turn out in regards to your love life. Because again, like I said, this could be your family, this could be your kids, or this may very well be what you're going through with your partner, which it looks like it is with the wedding cards. So you need to release that ex. You may be going through that divorce, and that's what hits you financially, that's what hits you monetarily. So there may be a divorce in regards to the ex. Or if you're trying to move forward and you're trying to get into a marriage, or you're engaged to be married, or you've just gotten married, for anybody who's married or in committed relationships, you guys may be having financial problems, and maybe there's some situations where somebody's got caught cheating, somebody is messing with the ex, somebody is dealing with the ex. There's some situation regarding an ex that has to play into your current relationship now. So you could be dealing with more than one person. If you're a woman, you could be dealing with more than one guy. You may be caught between an ex or somebody you used to mess with and then your current partner now. And that may be the same case with some of my Gemini males out there. So you guys just want to kind of, clean those situations up. You don't want to be dealing with a whole bunch of turmoil and drama. Gemini, I hope that's not your February situation. I hope on the upside, on the bright side, is it just about positive changes when it comes to your career, your job, and the direction that you're going in, and the focus that you're going to have going towards your future the rest of 2019, putting it on an upward swing. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. If you see the stones on the table, these are all stones that I'm selling on my website. Well, most of them. Some of these are my personal stones. I'm not selling the labradorite and some of these selenite sticks. I am selling a big selenite stick. This is like a 8-inch selenite stick. That you usually see them at about 4 inches, like that one. And then I have some quartz stones, some rose quartz, some amethyst quartz, and this a man-made colored quartz. So some things like that, just different things, and I picked them out so you know they're going to be worth the quality, and they're going to be good stones. So if you guys are interested, that's my phone ringing. If you guys are interested, make sure you hit up my website. The description will be in the link. And stay tuned for Cancer. If you're cross-watching Gemini, Madam X, I'm gone.